Welcome, here is the process for setting up a new user on 1BizApp. First of all, you have to make sure that the users you want to set up are set up as contacts in the system. So if they are members of your company, you should then add them or make sure that they are added to your company contact, which is highlighted here with the star. So in this case, we've got a company called Global Dynamics, and we're going to add a new user to the company. So we click on Global Dynamics to open up the company details, and then from the company details, this is the quickest way of doing it, you click on New Contact. If you've got multiple departments, you would click on the department and then add the contact to the department. By doing this, 1BizApp will automatically load the company name, the general business phone number, and also link the address of the contact to the address of the company. So if it was a departmental or branch address, then it would link them to the branch address of the company. So now we can go ahead and start typing in the name. So in this case, we've got a Mr. John Smith. Notice how as you're typing, it will automatically default the name to display as Smith John Global Dynamics, and also because you've typed in Mr, it capitalizes the first letter automatically, and it automatically figures out that because it's a Mr, the gender is male. So the only thing really that is important to fill in on top of that is the role of the person. So in this case, we're going to say that this is a sales employee of the company. You could put in their own email address or website, optionally 2 email addresses, change their phone number, add in mobile, home phone numbers, and that's pretty much it for this particular contact. So you do that for all of the contacts or all of the employees or the users that you want to add to the system, and once you've done each one, either by clicking on somewhere else or clicking the save button, that will add them to the system. The next step, once you've done that to all your employees, if you want to see those changes over in the left hand side, you can click the refresh button, and then we can now see we've got a new employee added to Global Dynamics called Mr. John Smith. So the next thing is to actually set them up as a user. So they're now a contact in the system. So you go down to your settings box and you click on users under users and security. You need to be have the right permissions in order to be able to do this, or else you won't be able to, you won't have access to this particular area. So now we've pulled up a list of our users in the system. We can go back to our companies and contacts and look at our contacts for our company, and then adding users is as simple as just dragging and dropping their details over into this grid over on the right hand side. So by adding it, it's figured out that we need to add that as a user. It's asking us for their username, so I'm going to put in John Smith as their username. It needs to be at least 8 characters, and the new password to go along with it, and that again needs to be at least 8 characters. And right, so confirm the new password and click on change password, and then it's telling us that the security group field is required. So depending on how your security groups are set up, you can set up multiple security groups, and each group can have different levels of access to different information in the system. In this test system, we've just got 2 groups. We've either got a dispatch user or a manager. So we're going to put him in as a manager. We're going to set the default theme to blue for him to be a normal user, and we're going to tick automatic editing. So automatic editing means that whenever you go on to a particular record, it will automatically put it into edit mode for you, and whenever you click on another tab or another piece of information, it will automatically save it for you. The disadvantage of that is that some people, they prefer not to do that because by clicking on something and accidentally typing on the keyboard, they could overwrite data and it would automatically save it without them knowing. So it's really personal preference. I think more advanced users generally switch the automatic editing on because they know that they're not accidentally going to type over something. Okay, so now we've set John Smith up as a user. If we wanted to set more people up, we could just drag and drop them across from the companies and contacts form there. And that's it. They're a new user. They've got a username and password. When they can log into they can load 1BizApp and log in straight away. Thanks very much.